Hey guys, it's Erica, also known as Story of Erica over on Instagram, and welcome to my first ever video. I'm super excited. I am a clothes and fashion reseller on the Poshmark app, and I thought that for today's video we could do a 30 facts about me so you guys can kind of get to know me a little bit. So let's get into it. I have the list on my phone, so ignore me for looking down all the time. But the first question is, what is your full name? My full name is Erica Cecilia Gaitan. Question 2, who are you named after? My first name actually is kind of a funny story because my grandmother hated the name Julia, which is what my first name was going to be, and so my parents decided to name me Erica instead. But my middle name is Cecilia because of my grandmother, who hated my original first name. Her mother was named Cecilia, so that's why my middle name is Cecilia. Question 3, how old are you? I am 18 years old. Where are you from and where did you grow up? I am from Miami, Florida. I am half Cuban and I'm half Colombian, but I was born in Miami, so I'm from Miami. We lived there until I was 6 years old, and then we moved to Brooksville, Florida, which is close to Tampa. Where did you grow up? Well, I kind of ruined that one. I grew up partly in Miami and mostly in Brooksville, Florida, because I was there from when I was 7 until I was 14. So I feel like I grew up mostly in Brooksville. How long have you been reselling? I've been really reselling since probably January. My sister got me into Poshmark 2 years ago now because she wanted the $5 for referring somebody. So I've been on the app since 2016, but I haven't really been selling until this year. How many siblings do you have? I have 8 siblings. I am the almost middle child out of 9 kids. I have my oldest sister, Alex, and then there's my 2 older brothers, Nick and Ed. Nick is 21, he just turned 21. That's really weird to say. Ed is 20. There's me, the 4th child, who is 18. And then Veronica is 16, John Paul just turned 14. Christopher is about to turn 12. Olivia is 9? Yeah, Olivia's 9. And Matthew is about to turn 6 in September. And he's like the baby, so I don't want him to turn 6 yet. So I have 8 siblings. Which sibling am I closest to? I am, without a doubt, closest to Veronica. Veronica is my best friend in the whole entire world. She's literally like, half of my brain is Veronica and the other half is me. Like, Veronica knows everything that I'm thinking. She knows everything that I like, what I want to do with my life. She knows everything, like literally everything in the world. In my world anyways, Veronica knows. She's my person. I love her so much. My favorite food. Honestly, I really like Cuban food. Fried chicken has to be like my favorite all-time favorite food. And I also really love anything made out of potatoes. I love mashed potatoes, scalloped potatoes, baked potatoes, french fries, and potato chips. Oh my goodness, those are like my weakness. My favorite hobby. I'm horrible at favorites, really. Some of my hobbies, I like to make things. So I like to sew, crochet, knit, paint. Poshmark is definitely one of my big hobbies, but I shouldn't talk about that because Poshmark is work for me. I really like thrifting. I love thrifting so much. That's one of my biggest hobbies right now, especially. My favorite color. I really love purple and burgundy. Those are my 2 favorite colors. Do I like to read? I love reading. When I was younger, you could find me at 3 in the morning under a blanket with a flashlight and a book. I haven't been reading as much lately because I've just been, busier, but I still love reading so much. Reading has been a very important part of my life. 5 favorite brands to wear. My 5 favorites are J. Crew, Loft, Old Navy, H&M, and then Madewell. I love all of those brands. I know that Madewell is technically owned by J. Crew, but it still counts because they're different, sort of. Am I left or right-handed? I am right-handed, completely, definitely. I can eat with my left and right hand, but I cannot write with my left hand to save my life. I'm scared of heights. I feel like to a degree anyone is scared of heights, even people who aren't technically scared of heights. I'm not like the kind of person who could go on a ladder and like faint because I'm so scared. I'm not scared of heights in that way, but really high heights I'm definitely scared of. Any pets? We actually have lots of pets. I have a bird named Sky, a dog named Stu, and then my family has a cat named Maggie and about 3 dozen chickens, ducks, and geese. Oh, my mom has a bird as well. Am I a good speaker? I am a horrible speaker. I am bad at talking in general. I am terrified of public speaking. I'm like kind of shaking right now because I'm not used to talking on camera really. So I'm kind of nervous, but whatever. I'm not good at speaking though. Let's just go with that. Favorite movie? Oh my goodness. I have 5 favorite movies. I love Pride and Prejudice. I really love Dan in Real Life, The Help, and High School Musical 1 and 2. I pretend that the 3rd one did not happen because I did not like the 3rd one. The Greatest Showman is one of my major obsessions right now. It is my phone screen, It is my computer screen. I'm obsessed with this movie. It's also my ringtone. So pretty. I don't know how you could not love that movie. It was so good. Anyways, nickname. I have never had a nickname really until 5 years ago when Maddie was born. Well, no, not 5. Yeah, 5. About 5 because he's almost 6 now. He's almost 6. Anyways, he nicknamed me Ita because he couldn't say Erica, and so now that's my nickname. Like, my sister and my mom call me that. A lot of my siblings call me that, but it sounds kind of weird when some of them do. He can say Erica now, but I don't like it when he says Erica because he's supposed to be a baby. I have some friends who like refer to me as Ita when they talk to Matteo. It's very cute. So yes, Ita is my nickname. Until he was born, I never had a nickname. 5 favorite brands to sell. My 5 favorite brands to sell are definitely Anthropologie, Free People. I love selling J. Crew. Love selling Madewell. I really like Madewell too. And Lululemon. I love selling Lululemon athletic wear. I've only ever found a few things from Lululemon because my thrift stores kind of suck a little bit. I only have one thrift store that's good, really. That I'm like guaranteed to find good stuff every single time I go there. That I only have one of those. But those are definitely my top 5. Introvert or extrovert? I'm 100% introverted. Like, I do not really like being with people that much. I have like 5 really close friends, and I don't care if everyone else in the world is gone. So long as I have those 5 friends, I'm okay. And obviously my family, of course. My family and my 5 friends. Once I have like those few people, I don't need a lot of people to be happy. I'm not a kind of like party person. I don't like being out for very long. I like my home. I like being home and in pajamas. Love pajamas. What did you want to be when you grew up? When I was little, I wanted to be a vet. Everybody that I knew I wanted to be a vet. Until like maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I still really wanted to be a vet, and then I got on Poshmark and I was like, wait a second, this is kind of cool. I think I could like make this my actual business. I can work from home. I don't have to work for somebody else. Definitely wanted to be a vet though. Favorite Disney movie? I love Disney so much. Disney is like my love. Until Tangled came out, Beauty and the Beast was my favorite Disney movie, and now Tangled is my all-time favorite, with Beauty and the Beast and Tarzan very close behind. Very close. Funny story about Tarzan. When I was not even born yet, like when my mom was pregnant with me, she could not listen to the like You'll Be in My Heart. She couldn't listen to that song without crying. So that's like my movie. We all have those movies or songs where our mom couldn't listen to them without crying when she was expecting us. So Tarzan is my movie. I love Tarzan. Clean or messy person? I'm a very messy person. I cannot keep things clean if my life depended on it. Where did I go to school? I was actually homeschooled my entire life, except for 5th and 6th grade. I went to a private school for 2 years. But all of my siblings have been preschooled. I was about to say preschooled. All of my siblings have been homeschooled our entire lives, except for 2010 and 11. Favorite category to sell? I really like selling shoes. Shoes are so much fun. I don't know why. They're just really easy to photograph. The pictures always look really pretty. They're fun to find. I don't really find as many shoes as I find like actual clothes, so that might like add to it. I also like selling athletic wear, but shoes are definitely my favorite article of clothing to resell. One thing that I would change about myself, if I had to pick one thing to change about myself, it would definitely be how outgoing I am. I am not outgoing at all. I'm the kind of person where if you don't come talk to me, there's no way I'm gonna go talk to you if I don't know who you are anyways. Like, even if someone dared me, like, I dare you to go say hi to that person, I wouldn't do it because I don't like people. I'm not a huge social person. Number 28, my favorite season. I love fall and I love spring. I don't like extremes of anything. I don't like summer very much because I grew up in Florida and it was always sweltering outside. And winter, before we moved here to Indiana, which is where we currently live, I lived in Florida for my entire life. So I didn't know what winter was like until 5 years ago. And I like winter, but I'm like 2 weeks into winter, I'm done. I don't need any more cold. I like snow, but not for very long. The reason why I started reselling. I mean, I started reselling because my sister made me. She gave me a few things after I had like been on Poshmark for a few months, and I was 16 at the time, so like I didn't have a job. I couldn't drive. I still can't drive. What am I saying? Couldn't drive. I still can't drive. So I just started reselling because I thought it was fun. I had like a whole year where like maybe once a month I would go thrifting and find some stuff to sell, and I wouldn't sell it for very much. Like I know a few things that I've sold in the past I could totally sell for so much more money right now because I know a lot better now. My business is getting bigger-ish, and I just really like the freedom that it gives me. Like I don't have to go to work at a certain time. I don't have to wake up at 8 a.m. and go to work. I am free whenever people want me to be free to go do whatever I want. So I really like the freedom it gives me. And the last question is, what language aside from your native language would you like to be fluent in? I would love to be fluent in, well, I should already be fluent in Spanish. I know a lot of Spanish, like I can understand it, but I cannot speak it. I would love to be fluent in Spanish. I also know a lot of sign language, and I would love to be fluent in sign language as well. I think probably Spanish, sign language, or maybe French. French is a very pretty language. I feel like it would be really interesting to be fluent in French. So that's it. That's all 30 questions. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it so much. If you want to subscribe and stick around, I have a lot of really fun ideas planned for this channel. Like I am super excited to get to filming more, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.